So you've done the self-help and you've dipped into some personal development, but now you ask the question, now what? What can you do? Well, if you want to escape the apathy, step right this way. So twice a year, I teach a course called AUTONOMY. It's a 12-week personal development and training course. What people get out of it is multifaceted. There's curriculum, there's exercises, there's camaraderie, you make new friends. There's a whole lot of interesting things. We're going to hear a sample from the course right now in its ongoing season. Let's take a look at the value these students are getting.
Kara, are you around?
Yes. Hello.
Everybody, this is Kara Shepard-Pote. She is, I call her my right-handed woman. No, my right-hand woman. That's much more accurate. We work together in the marketing agency. She's basically, she helps me keep everything in order and on time. And she meets with clients with me. Meanwhile, she's a phenomenal copywriter, and she's helped out with AUTONOMY since, are you season 3? Did I get that? Do I get that right?
I'm actually season 2 graduate originally, but you know what though? I didn't really, and I didn't, season 2, I was hidden in the background. I didn't really unmute or talk to anybody. So I was kind of invisible during season 2. So season 3 was when I really hit the ground running.
Well, let's hear more about that, Kara. So I met Kara here locally. We basically met like through a Freedom Cell, and then I told her about Cecil Rhodes, and she didn't run away. And then we have been hanging out ever since. And then AUTONOMY came, and I really wanted her to gain the benefits that were inside of the course. So I got her to join in season 2. And then what happened?
Oh man, everything transformed in my life. So prior to AUTONOMY, I was a breakfast waitress for 11 years and truthfully didn't really think I would do a whole lot else. I didn't really realize my own potential, didn't know what I was capable of. I was kind of on the outskirts of normal society, job expectations and career stuff. So when it came time to my motivation was wanting to, get ready to start a family. I was like, well, I can't, start a family, want to be home with kids if I'm working, as a waitress all the time. So then simultaneously, I meet Joshua, and Joshua, not only have we had such a wonderful friendship and working relationship, but you truly are the one that helped me really see my own potential. It was working with you. We had this local project going on, putting Skillshare events together where we were kind of practicing the trivium in our own way, taking in, learning a new skill, processing it, and then teaching it to others. And through that, we needed a website. So I wrote the copy for our website, and that's when Joshua said, hey, you know that you can make a living doing this stuff, right? So, I started doing some little stuff on the side, but I was still just kind of in this employee mindset, a little bit of victim mentality. And then AUTONOMY came. And by the end of season 3, I had my business license. I had kicked, 90% of my waitressing work. And then as soon as COVID hit, it was just the boot that I needed to ditch that work altogether and then work for myself full time. So since then, so it's been, AUTONOMY and, finding copywriting that helped me gain my independence. And then some interesting shifts have occurred for me in the last couple of years, where I started to notice myself feeling a little bit just unsatisfied, unsettled. And I was like, what's going on here? I accomplished my dream. I'm independent. I'm working for myself. What's happening? And around that time, I happened to meet a really powerful life coach out there named Ron Renaud. He and I clicked, and he became my mentor. And anyways, I've fallen in love with the work of coaching. And so this is what I've been transitioning into in the last year. And I tell you what, there's no way I would have ever had the confidence to do this if it hadn't been for AUTONOMY and the path of copywriting, working with AUTONOMY Unlimited. Everything that gave me this confidence to be able to now, I feel like I've really found my purpose, that this is what I want to do with my life. Some of you out there, you're probably going to be getting coaching from me this season. This has been, a new thing over the past year. I'm really excited, and being able to do stuff that makes my heart sing and be able to do it in this wonderful community, still be so heavily involved and have the support of all of you. And yeah, I'm still working strong with AUTONOMY Unlimited, helping, of course, just being in the everyday as I'm slowly building up this new business, and everything feels like it's really aligning this year.
So Kara, tell us a little bit more about your coaching program. You are doing some one-on-one accountability coaching with advanced students for this current season, and then tell us about your new momentum program.
Yeah, this has been really exciting new development this year. Created a new program called AUTONOMY Momentum, and it's a group coaching program. So what I started to find is I was wanting to find a way that people could get the benefits of one-on-one coaching for a smaller investment, and was also getting the support of a group. So we're in, the first run of this brand new program. Each group has about 4 people, and each week, me and one person who's in the hot seat, we do one-on-one coaching while everyone else gets to observe, and they stay unmuted. And that's because people in this group are dealing with a lot of the same challenges. They have a lot of the same goals. And so in observing someone else get that kind of coaching, it's helping them in their own life. And then aside from that, then they're getting the accountability with each other. So one thing we're really trying to do is raise the bar on what it means to be accountable. I mean, it's not enough to, show up one day and, okay, did you do what you said you were going to do? No. Okay, fine. Well, what's next? No, that's not enough. It's, what did you learn from this? What do you now know about yourself? What are you going to do differently next time? There's so much that we can learn in our failures and, in our slip-ups. And so making sure that we don't pass those opportunities by so we can really learn from them.
I also wanted to add in that after we did Autonomy seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, we asked ourselves, how can we improve the course? And the answers went into R&D as accountability and masterminds. So Kara's new service, it's sold to graduates, it's sold to open market. You guys don't have any upsells. There's no more reaching in your pocket. You guys are all good. You get, if you're an advanced student, you already get accountability. Everybody gets mastermind groups. And so I just wanted to disambiguate that, but also make the point that when we decided, like, how could we improve the course, the accountability aspect is the thing that makes traction, like makes the car go. It's the whole traction in the process. Oh, weekly or bi-weekly, let's sit down, let's talk about what was in, what you said you're supposed to do, and let's see if it got done, and if not, why, and all these sort of things, and learn these things about yourself. So you don't need accountability meetings forever. But I remember going through them for, I don't know, 6 or 8 months 30 years ago, and they made all the difference, because once you know how to do that thing for yourself, you don't always need the training wheels. But I realize there's a lot of people who go through autonomy and either, don't pedal afterwards. They think 12 weeks, that's it, right? The accountability helps you keep pedaling between seasons, take another season, improve yourself again, shine, polish, refine, add new aspects, make new connections, all these sort of things go on. But the accountability keeps that engaged. It's really overkill for anyone on the basic level. You're just trying to show up for yourself every Friday and Sunday and do some integration exercises in between. But for people who already know how to ride the bike and they want to do more advanced terrain, that's why we had a platinum student, Ron, and his wife, Kimberly, are also clients of AU. And he has been a life coach for 25, 30 years. And he charges mountaintop type prices. So there's not, a whole lot. We had worked with him, but he didn't have any business here. Like all these people that we were working with, they're getting it together to the point where maybe someday they could spend $100 grand a year on accountability. Kara got knowledge transfer. She got mentored by Ron, because she had a fascination, she had urgency for, like, I want to learn a new skill, and this guy's here, and who knows how long he's going to be hanging out here. So rapid knowledge transfer, and then readily demonstrated her new skills such that we're like, you should have services around this. And now we help her promote her service like it's our own service, but it's hers. It's her creation. And she's gone a long way since serving. Do you want hash browns or, potatoes with that, right? So knowing how to make your offer to the market, knowing how to get it out there in great enough numbers that you can call that a career and call it a day at that point and work on that for a while. Thank you, Kara.
I mean, it's been so symbiotic. And I think the greatest blessing that I've gotten over this last year with this new path is being able to give back to the community in this way. I mean, yes, of course, it's a new service as I'm building a business, but to be able to give back to this community that has given me so much it's so rewarding.
And then we have a show in the works called Everyone Loves Kara. Everybody, and no, I've never gotten a complaint about Kara. She never shows up with a bad attitude. She never doesn't do her job, right, Joshua? It's like, so Yay. Thank you for setting a solid example and coming from a place where you make it attainable for other people to do it too, Kara.
Thank you. And
Mhm.
I know I've really focused on coaching, but I also, with copywriting, I created a copywriting course. Got to a point where, I had all these skills that I had accumulated over a few years, and I started having informal lessons with people, and then said, well, maybe I should just compile this all together. So I also have, a very reasonably priced copywriting course for as you, progress through your season, you start learning some of these skills. If that ends up being a path that you might want to take, that is available to you.
And Kara, before we let you go, I won't let you off so easily. What was one of your biggest struggles over the last 7 seasons?
Scarcity mindset, definitely. Coming from a background of, coming from very humble beginnings, very humble job before all of this stuff, and just kind of still having this in my mindset of, I kept noticing myself saying things like, I can't afford that. I can't do this. And then it's, started to switch to, wait, how can I afford that? Switching things to the question and opening myself up to possibilities. And that, seemingly small thing has had such a ripple effect in everything else in my life.
Everyone's doing some kind of self-help these days, and you can find a million self-help courses out there. Most other courses out there are hosting lectures, they're hosting videos, they're maybe even doing Q&As, and these are great starting points to encourage learning. But at AUTONOMY, we believe that hands-on practice is the best way to really lock in what we're learning. There's no better way to gain confidence and mastery than through action. After each lecture, we practice the concepts we've learned with other students, giving and receiving feedback in a non-judgmental environment. The result is mastery of concepts like entrepreneurship, ethical sales, and self-reliance in an environment that directly translates to the real world. Plus, you make connections with other like-minded individuals who are learning right alongside you, and you have a lifetime membership in the community. The AUTONOMY course with Richard Grove equips you with confidence, competence, and courage in a world filled with confusion and noise. You can learn more at getautonomy.info. We'll see you there.